Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Try Order of Battle Blitzkrieg, the Mlawa scenario. We are at turn 14 already. How are we doing? Well, I'm not sure. We need to get to this city and it's proving difficult. We are kind of bogged down here and no idea what's waiting for us ahead. This is the objective. This is another objective, taking the airport. We do not have a lot of troops here and we lost 2 regular units, one near Mlawa and one near the airfield. And we're basically out of money, so no reinforcements. Now this airfield may be important for our own planes. We got a fighter and a dive bomber. Let's see if I can check their fuel. Still enough-ish, but it would be nice if we can use this airfield. Really need to end those guys. This is one of the better tanks you can buy, the 3E, and they can use reinforcements. Near Mlawa, what can we do here? Let's check the planes first. So 7 fuel remaining. I think we can stay in the area for 1 turn more. And let's see, we can bomb the anti-tank. That's useful. Take it out. Alright. And advance. Not too much. May want to move up the artillery. We probably need some regulars to hold the city. Fighter. Let's keep it near the Stuka. Engineers are done. So that's it for the turn. Alright. Not sure what happened there. Maybe they self-destructed. Recon unit in danger. We'll send in the 3E. Overwhelmed by our attacks, the Poles have given up their position around Mlawa. Alright, the garrison has blown up the remaining fortifications before withdrawing to the south. So to the south we will meet a lot of troops. That's not what HQ promised us, but completely surrounded, so they should die. And link up with the other troops. Let's maybe finish these guys. And move up. Move up the gun. So if I understand this correctly, we do not need to keep a unit in the city, apparently. Let's send the fighter back to the airfield. And the Stuka. Eight fuel remaining. It's not guaranteed that we can actually take this airfield at all. So let's maybe send it back, just like the fighter, and refuel. Let's give these troops reinforcements. And these troops can need reinforcements. And the gun, we want to move it up, but let's be a little bit careful. And the end of the turn. Wow, the bomber does a lot of damage. Engineers, move up. And move up the tanks. And move up the artillery. Now the planes, let's maybe refuel. Can we actually try to take the airfield? Let's give these guys replacements. And that's it. We got 4 turns left to take the airfield. It may be possible to do that. And we are approaching the second city. Not a lot of troops though, but let's see how it goes. Not in range. Let's get them in range. And what can we do with the scout? Attack the hangar. advance has allowed us to capture the Polish supply depot at the airfield. And we got a lot of supplies, very nice. Should be careful though. And maybe reinforce. Let's get the airplanes out of the hangar and move towards this city. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. I don't think I can move the airplane right now. Alright, that's fine. Ish. Let's give these guys reinforcements. Move up the tank a bit. Right, keep the tank where it is. And move up the engineers. Reinforcements. And what can I do with the... I can get it in the air. Alright. And that is basically it. So next turn we need to move up the airplanes. We'll probably need 2 turns to get to this area though. And the Panzerkampfwagen 2 will be in a bit of trouble. I'm guessing there are more units to the south. Let's see what happens. Wow! The bunker needs to be destroyed, and that is probably the end of our artillery. Alright, retreat it. Out of supplies. Need to get the supply line back. And not a lot of opportunity to do that. Cannot do anything with the 3E. Alright. Send in the planes. checking what's around the corner. Nothing. Let's not do that. That's it for these troops. These guys are in trouble, but I cannot do much. So we will probably get hurt next turn. I don't think we link up to the supply area if I move this unit up. But maybe we do. We need to try something. No. Cannot do anything with the engineers. So let's keep them where they are, and I'll go with this. Could maybe... Well, we cannot afford any other troops. We do not have enough command points. We can afford an infantry unit, but that's about it. We cannot give it a truck. And besides, they probably won't be able to get to the front in time. And we lost the artillery. Fantastic. French army has lost an offensive in the Rhine Valley near Saarbrücken, still unprepared for major combat operations in the west. Berlin hopes that this operation remains limited in scope. Basically, we are stuck here. We need to keep the airfield. And the range on our aircraft is not that great. Alright, so let's first check what we can do near the other victory objective. Well, let's first kill the infantry. Move up the tanks. Move up the artillery. It will be in range next turn. We need to get our supply, and this is not the way apparently. That is annoying. Alright. Just keep the airfield with the 3E. That's fine. So the recon unit cannot claim a hex, apparently, and that is one of my favorite tactics in Panzer General 2. Right, let's send the planes. And the Stuka doesn't have enough range. But I think we're fine. The fighter was somewhere around here, the Polish fighter. And the 3E will stay on the airfield. And that's it for turn 19. It's time to kill that bomber. And they are moving away the anti-air. That is an interesting decision. And the Stuka. Tank is out of supplies again. Wow! Right, at least they are gone. Engineers, let's assault this fort and maybe take the city. And that's it for turn 20. A victory. It came at a cost though. We lost a few regular infantry units and I think an artillery piece, so it wasn't easy by any means, but this was the first time I played this scenario, so I think that is fine. I like this game. There are a few annoying things about it though, such as the ability for enemy engineers to destroy bridges, and if you do not know that in advance, like I did, they will destroy this bridge in the north and you are stuck here, and when you do not have enough supply points to buy engineers to repair the bridge, it will take a long time to cross this river. But all in all, I think I will play this game a lot more, maybe continue the campaign. Let's see what the next scenario will be. Specializations points. Let's check that real quick. So you can build your army in a few specific ways. And the campaign runs to 1942. Now, right now we have tank school, newly purchased tank units start with 1 experience star. Alright, so that's a way of customizing your army. It's very nice. And we got Warsaw as the next scenario. But right now I'll make a cut. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.